Joining us now is Carl Harris. He's the first vice chairman of the National Association of Home Builders and a Kansas-based small volume spec and custom home builder. Carl, how long can this go on with the builders giving incentives to lower prices enough to make up for these high interest rates?
Well, thanks again for having us. It's always good to talk about home building and home builder issues, and we're hoping it's not going to be going on much longer. We saw the home HMI go down every month last year. It was good to see it rise this year, but with what's going on with the Fed and the rising rates and the cost of financing, it's pretty tough. And so we're really hoping that it's not going to be long. We're hoping that the Fed chair will pause for a while and let everything kind of smooth out a bit, so that we don't have to chase these rates up.
Even if we get a pause for a while, but these rates stay pretty high, which is a scenario that we're talking about now, how far into 24 can this situation last if we start to get more inventory on the market and, some sellers willing to accept lower prices? Might that change the overall dynamic in the market?
It could, but we've seen a lot of people wanting to stay in their homes longer. So we've seen the new home market really take a larger share of the housing available for sale. And so we've captured a big part of the market, new home sales versus existing homes, because people are just unwilling to give up that 2.9% financing and think that they're going to go for 7.26.
Yeah, but that's what I wonder is one of the ways that this could start to unwind is that a few more people say, okay, I'm going to put my home up for sale and, maybe we'll downsize and that'll make it feel better. So, yeah, we'll have to pay more than we wanted, but we'll get a smaller place. We'll make do. If that inventory comes on the market and people have more choice, whether they go new or go used, I imagine, certain builders are going to be at a disadvantage. Is that going to matter more based on the tier of how much the homes cost? Is it going to matter more based on geography?
It's been really tough these last few years. Since the pandemic, we've seen prices rise on new homes 36%. And a lot of that has to do with the availability of products, appliances, an available workforce. Builders have had a tough time. And so we're just going to have to compete. But wherever the sales occur, it opens up a home for somebody else. So we're about getting people into homes.
What about the Airbnb, Verbo, HomeAway factor? It seems like there are a certain number of homes out there that are not occupied all the time. And, the owners of those homes have expected that they're going to get cash flow off of them and therefore keep them. They don't have to keep those homes or live in them if they think the market isn't going to be friendly to them. Is that something that you think about? Is that more of a regional issue?
I think it is a regional issue, but it is a market-driven issue. And we're about market-based housing choices for those who purchase those for whatever reason, either investment or to live in themselves. We're really about creating housing choices for all.
How is your home buyer different right now? Who's buying a Harris home? Is it more people who are upgrading because their pay has gone up and their family has grown versus they just want more space? Is it more necessity driven? And how has that shifted over the past 5 years?
We have seen it shift. We've seen a lot more downsizing or right sizing, meaning that we've seen people who have capitalized on the great appreciation that's occurred in the marketplace, and now they want to have a house that is best suited for them. And then we're also seeing those growing families that need the 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. But in the last couple of years, the increase has been on the cash buyer. And so the cash buyers are probably running thinner now. So now we're probably looking at those are having to go for the financing over 30 years or 15.
Yeah, and that's where the rates come back in. Ouch. We'll see how long they stay that high. Carl Harris, thank you.